Who's starting kindergarten today?
Clothin, the first big kid.
Woo!
Okay.
Splash day. Hey, Christian, please don't mess with that, buddy.
Stop! Oh! I was like doing splash day.
I said,
Splash
Lola happy
day.
or entertained. Arms up. Can you pull your pants down? Put your new ones on. Is this too hard work? Too hard to work for you? You want to wear a red shirt? You want to wear a wet shirt?
Yeah.
You don't want to wear a wet shirt to school.
We want a wet one.
Here, please. Oh, where are your sandals, buddy?
That's what I want.
Yeah, well, you have to wear a dry shirt to school. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. Ready for the day now. I got a chance to shower and wash my hair, which is a rare occurrence nowadays. I'm sitting down to get ready. I thought I would do my makeup very lightly and catch up with you guys, let you know what we've been up to, because I know it's been a couple weeks since I put a video out because life has just been insane. I keep my makeup in this travel bag all the time now because that way I can easily take it into the car or do it at home. We are constantly back and forth with doctor's appointments and various things for life and for all 4 kids. So this is just like what works for me right now. So ironically, I'm in the girls' room right now to do this and get ready because Soleil is napping in our room. We have the bassinet set up on either side of the bed and she's napping in there. And I tried filming this in our room. She was not having it. So I am currently in their room next to the beds that they do not sleep in. Anyways, so before I jump into get myself dolled up a little bit, I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, who is Ritual. Thank you to Ritual for sponsoring this video. You guys know I love their multivitamins. As you can tell, I go through bottle after bottle. I took the Ritual prenatals when I was pregnant, and now I am taking the Ritual postnatal vitamins. So while the Ritual prenatal vitamins offer 12 key nutrients to help support pregnancy, the postnatals actually offer 15. The postnatal has important ingredients such as vitamin C and zinc, iodine, biotin, and choline to support increased nutrients during lactation. So I love that the Ritual postnatal will support this time in my life, the 4th trimester and beyond. It's great for me to take while I am nursing, especially because I'm breastfeeding for 2 now. Plus the multivitamins are vegan friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, allergen-free, and they contain no added sugar. They also taste so good. The postnatals have a nice like minty taste. So having them be a part of your daily routine is super easy. You know I'm gonna hook you up with a code and a link as well too. I will put the link and the code right here that will give you 40% off your first month at Ritual. The code is OLIVIAZAPO40, and to make it super easy on you, I even have a QR code here. Love that. All you have to do is scan that with your phone. It'll take you directly to what you need to know, and I'll have everything in the description box as well. Just gonna take a sip of my 2nd coffee today. It's one of those days. So like I said, life has been a little crazy lately. I know a lot of you guys saw my video with Soleil getting out of the NICU. Thank goodness. We have loved having her home. She is doing so much better at home. There are many different benefits to her being here compared to there, obviously. However, 3 weeks after she came home, she actually was hospitalized again. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen my updates there, but she was in the hospital for 4 days, again, a couple weeks ago, and that was hard for all of us. She luckily is doing much better now. She was able to get out after a few days, but but she had an upper respiratory infection, and she also had an infection of her trach, which is fairly common, unfortunately, for trach babies. I will do a whole other video too. I've had a lot of requests for just like a further explanation of her diagnosis and what the trach and G-tube are like, and her like further explanation into her story, and I will definitely do a whole different video on that. It's just so long. Like, it truly was just such a whirlwind, and we're still very much like coming out of it and recovering mentally from it. So once I can get my sort of thoughts organized, I am going to put together a whole video, and I'll like walk through her story and kind of what we all went through and what the future looks like. But anyways, so she had, unfortunately, she had an upper respiratory infection, which was really bad and got scary at home. So we took her into the ER, and they wanted to admit her, and she ended up doing a few days, luckily not back in the NICU. She was in just like the medical side of the children's hospital, but she was back at the same place, the same hospital she was at before. And it was like super triggering for me. Like, that first day of her being there, I didn't realize how hard, like how much actual PTSD I had from the NICU until she was admitted back to the children's hospital. And that first day, with like the beeping sounds and the sounds of her lullaby even in the room, and just the visuals, like everything, it was just traumatic all over again. So, and then needless to say, you know, it was time consuming because we were going back and visiting her. We didn't know when she'd be out. She had to have a couple scans, she had to have some treatments done, but she got antibiotics, she got the stuff she needed, and she was able to get out a few days later. But she's had some follow-up appointments since then, and she is much more vulnerable and much more susceptible to things than your average kid or your average baby. So, you know, it's scary when she gets sick. It's much more of a big deal. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen again. So that's kind of our focus right now, obviously. So it was hard when she was in the hospital, but now it's been a couple weeks since then, and you know, we're coming around to a bit of normalcy again. Our new normal. Our normal with 4 kids is insane. I will say, 4 kids and a medically complex baby is not for the faint of heart. Like, we are very much in the thick of crazy town right now. And that's okay. It's all a phase. It's the way our family is meant to look. But, you know, it does make filming, editing, working, functioning at all, it makes it really hard. And we're all just a little underwater right now. I'm actually starting therapy in a few days, and I'm very, very excited for it. Jordan and I are both getting therapy starting next week. We both really need it. And yeah, I'm just like, whew, that'll be nice. So they did her little hospital stint. And after that, Christian started kindergarten the next week. Just a little sad highlight on the nose. Christian started kindergarten the following week, so that was a big focus. I really tried to get footage of his first day, and unfortunately all I got was that little intro clip. He did really good the first day, although the first day was like 2 hours with me there with him. His first real day the next day was kind of hard, and he had kind of a hard day, and he's been bouncing back ever since. But you know, he's at a big school now. Do you like how I'm just like kind of winging my makeup? I'm like, I've got a little bit of a mirror here, but you can probably see on camera more than I can see how it's just, I'm just happy to be slapping anything on right now. It's a big transition for him because he's at a much bigger school. There's a lot more kids. There's more kindergartners at his school than I graduated with in high school. Like, his school's just big, and it's scary, and it's all new kids, and he doesn't know anybody there. All his friends went to different schools, and he's done well ever since that first initial day. But he's such a social kid, such an extrovert normally, so it's been interesting to see him kind of like get a little more introverted and a little more intimidated. And you know, we're having to work with him and talk through a lot with him that I just didn't, I don't know, I guess I didn't think about doing or not that I didn't think about doing, but I didn't think I would need to do with him because he's normally such a like outgoing, chatty, social kid. So it's just interesting right now because, you know, we have 4 babies and we are like in the thick of parenting all of them in all different ways. Like he needs a lot of focus right now for kindergarten and his like big life transitions. Soleil needs a lot of focus for her health stuff and what's on the horizon for her. Arlo and Lola are actually kind of just like skating by right now. They're pretty smooth sailing. Like Arlo has been such a character lately. He is always dancing. He's very sarcastic. He's always making jokes. He's always like, I don't know. He's just like, he's such a little performer. And I'm like, and he was our colicky, pandemic, high emotion, high anger toddler. And I'm like, what world are we living in that he is like the easy one right now? But it's just, you know, it's been super funny. So yes, we've had a lot going on. One thing I actually am in the process of working on is a newsletter. So I will put the link in the description box down below to sign up for it, but I want to start doing like a weekly or a bi-weekly, we'll see how this goes, weekly, potentially every other week newsletter, just with like updates from us so that you guys don't have to feel like you're MIA. If you don't have Instagram, you can still keep up with us. I will have like family updates, life updates, but also products I've been loving, books I've been reading, discount codes. I'll have a section for any like discount codes I have in there. I'll have a link to my latest YouTube video, my latest Instagram post. So like all my recent content will be housed in that newsletter, but also it's just like a way to touch base and catch up and say hi and pop in your inbox every week or every other week, and make sure that, you know, if life gets a little crazy and I'm off YouTube for a week or two, a couple weeks like this time, I can still give like quick little updates and also share some of the things we've been up to and some of the things I've been loving lately. So I thought that I subscribe to a few newsletters like that from different people I follow, and I just think it's such like a brilliant, quick little easy hello. I would love to do that. So yeah, I'm in the process of putting that together, and if there's anything you'd like to see in the newsletter, let me know in the comments. But I will also, I have like a little sign up page up already. I'll put that in the description box so you can sign up to get it if you'd like to. I'm trying to think of what else is new. Soleil on the horizon. She has a consultation tomorrow for a cranial helmet. We have never had a helmet for one of our babies, but I think she definitely needs one after how long she was in the NICU. Her head has gotten like kind of skinny and goes back a bit, which, you know, is pretty common for NICU babies, especially with long stays like that. So she is getting an evaluation tomorrow for that, and I'm actually really excited. I feel like it'll help her a lot, make her a lot more comfortable once they can like round out her head a little bit more. And then I've also been looking for like little bows for the helmet, so you know, we're gonna make it super cute as soon as she can get it. So she has her evaluation for that tomorrow, and then the girls turn 4 months on Friday. Like they're 2 days away from being 4 months old, which is just insane because this first few months has been such a whirlwind. I feel like I just had them, and at the same time I feel like it's been forever since I gave birth. It's just, we're in a wild phase. So yeah, so that's everything that has been going on. Luckily Soleil is doing much better now that she's home, but again, sorry to go MIA on you guys. It was just with her hospital stay and then kindergarten starting the next week, it's been a rush, you know. And I love making videos and I love doing this, but like I'm also in full mom mode right now, more than I ever have been, obviously, and like that always has to come first, as you guys know. So I'm going to go downstairs, grab Lola because Jordan's watching her right now while Soleil sleeps, and then we'll get on with our day. Another day on the go of doctor's appointments. We've got donuts
with Dad.
Donuts with Dad. Soleil's feed is running right here. 2 girls are in the back. I don't have any coffee. We need to get coffee after the appointment, but
water, lots of water.
I do, you know, we do have lots of water, luckily. We're hitting the road for like an hour-long drive to get to an appointment today for Soleil, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Hey, Soleil. All right, I have a rare moment where I'm home by myself. Both babies are currently napping. Jordan just went out to go get the boys from school. I'm in the garage. I'm going to attempt to do a workout. We'll see how much I can get done before the boys come home. I know they'll be home any minute now, and I just really want to burn some energy. So let's hope I can get something done.
That's why I was coming over here.
You were coming over here to make sure I was getting them for you?
Because I'm so hungry. Can I have more after this?
Sure. We're gonna do real dinner too.
Yeah.
I made it.
Was this the first one we had?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm opening them. You want one?
Can you put them in a bowl?
Yeah, got a bowl right here. I made it 8 minutes into my workout before Jordan got home with the boys, but I was still able to finish the whole thing. Now I'm a sweaty mess. He's in the garage working out now, and I have been delegated animal cracker duty by Christian. Here you go, baby. Soleil is upstairs sleeping, and Arlo's watching Lola, so let's see what that's all about. Wow. What? Come here, Bubba.
Because his name will be. I need a beat. I need a because his name. Oh.
All right, we're hitting the point in our evening where things get a little crazy.
No,
We're trying to get the boys ready to go swimming to burn some energy. We have Bluey on TV. Okay, oh my gosh. And I cannot even think or talk without having a kid. If you're ever wondering why I'm not vlogging or where a video is, this is why. Be sure to check out Ritual, the link in my description box, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!